Alright, here we go with the next use K, whatever that was called. We're going on one. This is episode 82. 3, 2, 1. And here we go with my obligatory get the captions correct here. They're 1-0, right? Can you stop talking about Seaman winning? Jesus. At least this part in this is over with. Thank Christ. The only time Seaman wins is when somebody gets pregnant. I'm just saying. You notice how they go out of their way to make sure we can't see his lips, so they don't have to worry about the lip sync, right? What if the same person comes up again? Maybe you're canceled out after you do one game, right? Oh, shut up. Why are we heavy foots? Look at her. I like her when she's smug. But that's always. So, I just like her. It's funny. I'm watching JoJo right now. It's Star Crusaders. And they just had a battle contest that involved video games. I don't know when that manga's written compared to when this manga's written. But I think the Japanese love mixing things. Video games versus anime. Music versus anime. Pop culture versus anime. Sports, obviously, versus anime. So I think that it's not that anybody copy each other. I think it's just a natural evolution. They're going to take anything like this, that is competition-based, sports, video games. I guess business can be competition. Anything that's competition-based is going to eventually find its way in anime. Because it's just a natural thought, right? She'd light them up, boy. If only a helicopter could take out a battleship in real life. That'd be something, wouldn't it? What is it, Airwolf? Or what was the movie version of Airwolf? Blue Thunder or something? Yeah. She wiped the floor with them. Is he playing defense? Or is he going to also be in a helicopter and try to beat her score? That's the question, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy talk. Don't be paying attention to them, man. Yeah, you'd look cute in skirts. That is just completely unnecessary. Also, don't be paying attention to what they're saying. It's irrelevant what they have to say. I like how she got through there. That was pretty badass. She's good at this. You wouldn't think an old woman would be good at video games, but you'd be wrong. Yeah, get him out of here. Man, I guess she was playing video games in rainy days. I'm into it. Dad liked video games. He was old, No, so he's not going to do the same thing she's doing. He's playing defense. Okay. I thought she'd have to clear level and he would clear level and then they would compare scores, right? It makes more sense for them to be directly, blow him the hell up. It makes sense for them to be directly opposed to each other. Excellent. Well, we might just run away with this. He's actually impressed. No, it's true. Yeah, that's probably true, actually. King of the Mountain. King of the Mountain. I used to love that as a kid. I was small, so I wasn't any good at it, but I loved it. I liked attacking people at the top of hills. Typically, it'd be like a 3 or 4 foot tall hill, I'm into it. Hey, 3 lives. That's pretty good. More than you usually get. Get him out of here. That's a pretty badass line. Hit him into bullseyes. Now remember, you don't have your powers here in the game, right? So this is different. Yeah, they snatched his soul. They snatched his soul, man. Idiot. Right. Even I saw that. Why would they be wearing that, you moron? Yeah. It's impossible for him to stand there looking pretty. What are you talking about? Oh, shit. Well, that's not good. He's trying to stomp you out with his big, nasty toe fungus toe. Yep. There goes your second soul. Yeah. Yeah, hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, you better drink that shit. Now we're talking. Yeah. Yes, they should. He's gonna stomp you out. Candy Crush, to be specific. Get him out of here. Now I want to see his soul get snatched. I think that's keeping them out. All right. Now we're talking. I thought he was going to lose it because he doesn't have his powers in the game. Yeah. He's going to have to. Rover's going to have to take over. Yep. Rover's going to have to take over. Yeah. Let's see. That's why he hasn't been worried. Get him in a driving game. He sucks at driving games. I'm thinking so. Hmm. Yeah. Oh shit. We might get clocked and clapped. Yeah, but the rules are different here. This is a completely different game, so to speak. Play school dropout. Like you can't rig this game. The spin the wheel game. Ew, quiz. I hate that. Mine too. Yeah, he's the big brain on bread. I'm sure he's going to get whacked, which will continue the trend of these new guys not really doing anything in real life. Real life being like outside of the house they staged, right? They were a badass in the house they staged. Since then, they ain't done jack shit. Right. He's a cheerful kid. Yeah. Yep. What the hell does that mean? So if you miss 3 answers, you're disqualified. I guess is what he's saying. Or his mistake means something else. Interesting. I wonder what the quiz is going to be about. I guess it could be about anything, right? Pop culture, sports, just like Jeopardy. Do you really need that many buttons? Yeah. What a douchebag. Yeah. What a douchebag. The hell are you doing, man? He is insane. That's crazy. Yeah. You've got to be shitting me. And there's only one answer. You got to be shitting me. How the hell did you do that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. That's crazy. He's concentrating, clearly. I think they're going to skip some of the quiz questions. I was told the ogre wasn't going to be here anymore. Yeah. I like seeing his father. Very intriguing character we don't get much of, right? I think he's very proud of his beard. He really should put on a shirt anyway. Good. Why are you talking about yourself in the third person, man? If we may never see him again, that's going to be hilarious. Like, if literally that's the last time we see him in the entire anime, that's hilarious. Now the kid's going to start schooling him. Yeah. Yep. Don't get too brave. Don't get too smug. I mean, he's on this shit. Yeah. Okay. That makes it more exciting for him. Now you're getting arrogant. And yet you're sticking your tongue out, showing you're a toddler. He can clock in for a single word. This is cheating, man. Oh, shit. That's crazy. Yeah, look at him. He's got it all memorized. I wonder if that's true. When was the manga written? I think it was written before 2000, right? Yeah. There's no way he's cheating. That's my question. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, that's why he wanted to see the first five questions. He wanted to see the first five questions so he could have the rest of them memorized. Nothing's random in computers. Nothing's random in computers. Exactly. Right. It could literally have asked four questions in a row and still been on a different track. Now he's got it. He's got it locked in. He's got it locked in. Yeah, that's a level of memorization that's insane. You're gonna get clowned. Yep. There's no way to win. You're done. Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna kick your ass. Just let him lose. You're allowed to lose one game. It's best of 7, right? That was back when he was useful. He's gonna lose again, just like they've been losing. His group has been losing everything since we met him. You're a dumbass. The hell's wrong with you? Yeah, get that game out of here. I guess that'll mean he automatically wins because you cheated. In other words, it's pointless. We don't care about you enjoying your shit. Oh, wow. He controls everything. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Why not? What the hell? Huh. So if you lose, okay. Right. You're done. Get him out of here. Well, at least I lost taking agency. Yep. Yeah. You're gonna be in here forever. We'll definitely have time. Well, we had to lose one. They're acting like it's the world. It's the end of the world losing one game. Yep. Yes, they do. You get your spinal cord ripped out. I agree. He's not. He's not antagonistic. Like he don't give a shit. Yeah. Oh shit! You're under his thrall. I bet. That's a good point. Right. 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 Start losing more. Right. That's curtains. Yep. That's curtains. We didn't need to sword through the body, man. That's just right. You have to win. Right. Exactly. Yep. You got to win. Yeah. That is such a. That's really good writing, man. That's very clever. Not everything has to be life and death stakes, right? And yeah, he's not an asshole. He doesn't give a shit. He's probably too young to be an asshole. You know, he's too young to be bloodthirsty. I think is what I'm trying to say. Well, shit. Not really. No, no. He's gonna eat you. We're screwed. You got to defeat him in the game. I get maybe I'm off about the rules too. I thought you had to win best of seven, right? But maybe not. Like maybe you just have to keep playing, or like if even if you win best of seven, if you stop playing, then the person who lost will die. But like I say, it's been useless. I wouldn't give a shit personally. But that's just me. What's interesting here is that I was told and it was explained to me that the 2 hour time limit, which was 2 days, 2 days ago when he was talking about it, is the normal size hole to let the normal demons out. We need Kuwabara to expand the hole to make it bigger for the Class A demons, like the most powerful demons, to come out. Okay, so that's what they need him for. They don't need him to open up the normal size hole. But they're also saying in 2 hours Armageddon starts. So are we saying that Armageddon would just be the normal size hole? In that case, why do you need Kuwabara to open up bigger? Or are they saying that in 2 hours they're going to be in a position to use Kuwabara to open up the bigger hole? First, they'll open up the normal size hole, and then he can stretch it out bigger for the bigger demons. That's probably what they mean. I mean, it's the same thing, but they just keep seeming to me like if I was just watching this, I would be very confused. I'm glad it was explained to me like there's a normal size hole and then he can make it bigger for the bigger demons. Because they're not saying that in the show. I'm sure they said it once because that's where you got it from. I missed it somehow. But when you're watching shit, sometimes you miss something. So they're not reiterating that point. So that's a little weird. But that seems to be what's going on. And so we've got 2 hours. So they're at least they're clearly stating what the deadline is. So that's always good.